good. 245.
What's up guys, I'm ExxotikGaming and today I am back with another just talking type of video. So, if you guys came here for just the 500-pound deadlift, then I would recommend clicking away from this video right now, watching some of your other favorite lifting videos on YouTube because I don't believe there are going to be any more occurrences of me deadlifting throughout the remainder of this video. But, if you guys would like to know about how my whole trip to Las Vegas, where I did lift at a world competition and deadlift that amount of weight, went, or just how my whole powerlifting career began, then I would recommend staying around for the remainder of this video and learning a little bit more about me. So, I'm Michael, I'm 17, as most of you guys who are watching this probably already know, and I just went on my second world competition just this past weekend, and I did deadlift 500 pounds. Powerlifting, how it all began, I started 3 years ago, or almost 4 years ago now, in the beginning of my 8th grade year. At my school, my science teacher, who was the powerlifting coach, came up to me one day and he was like, "Michael, you should probably try out for lifting. You seem like a kid that would be good at it." And at the time, I was very confused. I was like 130 pounds, no muscle at all, my chest was completely flat. I was a really, really skinny guy, and I didn't really think that it would be good for me. But I did what he said, and I was actually pretty surprised how quickly things started to stack up. At my first competition in March of that year, I was able to deadlift around 303 pounds, I believe, something along those lines, and bench press, I don't know, maybe 150 pounds, something like that. It wasn't too impressive with my bench press, but my deadlift was getting there. I shot up pretty quickly, and then by the end of that year, I was able to deadlift around 365 pounds and bench press about 165 to 170. No, probably more like 160 pounds, something along those lines. And squat, I think it was like maybe 185 to 200 pounds, something like that. Nowhere near that really impressive for that age, but it was a beginning. So, back 9th grade, I lifted in some more competitions, my weights began to increase, I went to some more competitions, and then in 10th grade, at the beginning, I went to my first world competition. I was able to deadlift, I believe, 410 pounds. I was able to bench press 205 pounds, maybe something along those lines, and squats around 350 pounds, something along those lines. And then, you know, in 10th grade, it just kept stacking up, went to some more local states and national competitions in and around the United States, and then finally now, this is near the beginning of my, or actually about mid-year now, of my 11th grade year at my school, and I just went to that competition. I was able to bench press 260 pounds. I tried 270, but unfortunately it was just a little too much for me at the time. I personally believe that I didn't take it down right. If any of you guys who are watching this are avid powerlifters, then you know you have to put it down at a pretty precise spot if you are attempting your max. You don't want to put it down too low or too high. I think I put mine down too high, and that was why I couldn't really press it back up. But, you know, I can try that again later on in the lifting room that I go at after school, so you know, it doesn't really matter that much. But the deadlifts, at that competition, I first started out with 460 pounds. My previous record was 480, but I was feeling pretty good, so I started with 468 pounds, which is only 12 pounds under my max. And usually when you do powerlifting at competitions, you always try to, you know, lift with your first weights a pretty low and easy weights, just so you can make sure you get it, because in powerlifting, if you mess up your all 3 lifts, then you're done. Even if it's in the bench press, you can't lift in the squat, you can't lift in the deadlift, you're done with that whole entire competition. So I was able to do 468 pretty easily, so I jumped up to 490, which was 10 pounds over my previous record, and I did that, and then my coach looked at me, he has this thick Boston accent, and he's just like, "Michael, are you going to try the big 500? And I'm just like, "Yeah, I think I'm going to probably do it." So I went out, I did 500. I actually was really happy when I finished that. It was insane. I could not believe that was a record that I had ever since the very beginning. My coach, his record back in his early days, he's about 55 now, his record in the earlier days was, I believe, like 650 pounds. But in the actual lifting room, the biggest I had seen him do was 501.5 pounds. And that was what I did at the competition, 501.5 pounds. So technically, I did the same as what my coach did in his more recent years of lifting. So it was really, really cool when I was able to do that. And I actually won this award right here, it might look dumb to some of you guys who, you know, don't do powerlifting, but it's basically Hercules. I obviously don't look like Hercules. I apologize. I don't really look like this. Look at the back muscle. This is insane, this guy. But yeah, this is what I won for first place, and because I did 501.5 pounds, which was 20 pounds over 3 times my body weights, I won this. I won a katana. I'm not sure why they gave a katana, but I'm not complaining. This is the Best Lifter Award for the deadlift. It's a full-blown katana, guys. There's Chinese writing right here. I asked the Chinese kids on my team what that meant. They didn't know. I don't understand why, but yeah. I won a whole katana, so that was really, really cool. Might even do some videos in the future, like Real Life Fruit Ninja or something like that. That was pretty cool. This is for the bench press. I got second place. This other kid, he beat me. Who's on my team, so, you know, what are you going to do? But that kid on my team, he doesn't deadlift, so it doesn't really matter that much to me. I've got to work on my bench press. That's definitely a must for me. But yeah, guys, the deadlift was the main part. Deadlift, honestly, is my big lift. Bench press is not really that impressive. Squat right now is about 410 for me, so it's not that bad. If you guys would like to see more lifting videos, then you guys might want to check out... actually, I don't think I've posted any, so this is technically my first one. But if you guys would like to see more of them, then I can easily post them on my channel. Obviously, I wouldn't be posting that many. Only when I hit big milestones, like with the bench press, say the day when I finally reach 300 pounds, I might post a video of me doing that. Or the day I deadlift 550, or, I don't know, squat 450 or something like that. You know, good numbers. I might post videos of me doing that, but, you know, obviously not going to do, like, ExxotikGaming, deadlifts, 300 by 10 or something like that. That's not really something that would be that impressive. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for today's video. I don't really have much else I need to say other than, yeah, just comment down below what you would like to see next. And I really hope you guys did finally realize, I mean, I'm surprised how many people did not believe that I could actually do what I said I could do with the powerlifting. A lot of people were commenting in my past videos like, oh god, this kid just, he can't do anything. I doubt he even lifts. So that's, I hope, clears it up for you guys. I do powerlifting, and yeah, we're training right now for the next world competition, which will be in next November. We're actually probably thinking about doing 2, so I don't really know what's going to happen with that, but we'll see what happens. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy this, then be sure to hit that like button, comment, favorites, and subscribe to my channel for more powerlifting videos. Also, if this is the very first video that you guys have ever seen on my channel and you like gaming, then you might want to check out my gaming channel. I do videos on various different games, which you guys will probably see in the suggested videos over there to the right. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Oh god! Ow! Ow! Oh god, that hurt.